Hello students, in the last video we have studied factors affecting on the chemical reactions. Which are the factors which are affecting on the chemical reaction? In that 5 factors are there. First one is their nature of the reactant. Second one is their particle size of the reactant. Third one is their concentration of the reactant. Fourth one is their temperature of the reactant, and last one is their catalyst. So after this we are going to learn other types of chemical reactions, and that other types of chemical reactions are there oxidation reaction and reduction reaction. So next part is the oxidation reaction and reduction reaction. Some reactions I am going to write, and you just observe that reaction, and after that we will decide the types of the reaction. In that oxidation and reduction reactions. So some examples I am going to write. First example is there. Some reactions are there. Mg plus O2, and it is giving MgO. O is there 2, so you have to multiply here by 2, twice O. And here Mg will become 2, that's why here twice Mg. Second one is there. In the second example, general example is there. Carbon reacts with oxygen and it forms CO2 gas. Carbon reacts with oxygen and it forms CO2 gas. Third reaction is there. In the third reaction, MgH2, and it will give Mg plus H2. MgH2, it gives Mg plus H2. And fourth one is there. In that example, in that CS3 single bond CS3, and it gives CS2 double bond CS2, CS2 double bond CH2, and what will be given out? Hydrogen gas is given out. So if you observe, in the first two chemical reactions and in the second two chemical reactions, in the first two chemical reaction, in the reactant oxygen is added, oxygen is mixed, and in the second reaction hydrogen is removed, hydrogen is removed. So from this you can understand. So one thing it is clear, the chemical reaction in which oxygen is added and hydrogen is removed, oxygen is added and hydrogen is removed, and such chemical reactions are called as a oxidation reaction. So in this plus O is there, and in this minus H is there. Oxygen is added, and in these reactions hydrogen is removed. So these are the types of chemical reactions. These are called as a oxidation reaction. Which reactions are there? Oxidation. This one is also oxidation reaction. So first type of chemical reaction we are going to learn, and that one is their oxidation reaction. So definition you are going to write about oxidation reaction. So what is the definition in case of the oxidation reaction? Oxidation reaction definition: the chemical reaction in which oxygen combines with a reactant, or hydrogen is removed from the reactant, or hydrogen or reactant loses hydrogen, that particular chemical reaction is called as a oxidation reaction. The chemical reaction in which reactant combines with oxygen or loses hydrogen, or loses hydrogen to form product. To form product is called oxidation reaction. Oxidation reaction. So what do you mean by oxidation reaction? The chemical reaction in which reactant combines with oxygen or loses hydrogen. Reactant will lose hydrogen to form the product. This chemical reaction is called as oxidation reaction. And that means what you can say, plus O or minus H. Oxygen is added or hydrogen is removed. Then that type of chemical reaction is called as a oxidation reaction. So all these are oxidation type of the chemical reaction. So another type of the chemical reaction we are going to learn, and that one is their reduction reaction. Reduction reaction. So opposite to this definition is there, and that definition will write after this. So next thing is there reduction reaction. So in the reduction reaction definition we are going to write. Next reaction is there reduction reaction. Reduction reaction. In the reduction reaction, it is exactly opposite to the oxidation reaction, and definition we will write. Definition is there the chemical reaction. The chemical reaction in which reactant combines with hydrogen or loses oxygen is called to form product. To form product is called reduction reaction. Reduction reaction. So the chemical reaction in which reactant combines with hydrogen or loses oxygen, it is called as a reduction reaction. And in that you can write plus H or minus O. If hydrogen is added or oxygen is removed, then that type of chemical reaction is called as a reduction reaction. So after this next thing we are going to learn, and that one is their oxidation or oxidizing agents. Oxidizing agents and reducing agents we are going to learn. In that oxidizing agent first we are going to learn. So to bring about oxidation reaction, reduction reaction, some other specific chemical substances are used. Some other specific chemical substances are used, and that specific chemical substances in that oxidizing agents or oxidants. So in that oxidizing agent or in the oxidant, what do you mean by oxidizing agent or what do you mean by oxidant? So that one we are going to study some specific chemical substances. Some specific chemical substances which are used to carry out the oxidation of the reactant, and that particular chemical substances are called as a oxidizing agents. With the help of example we'll learn. So in that example is there, you are taking CH3CH2OH. This one is their ethyl alcohol. Ethyl alcohol plus or you are taking K2Cr2O7 in H2SO4. K2Cr2O7 in H2SO4, and it will give nascent oxygen. Potassium dichromate in sulfuric acid. Potassium dichromate in sulfuric acid, and then it will give CH3-COOH and plus H2 gas. So this H2 is removed and just oxygen is added here. So this product is there acetic acid, or also name is there ethanoic acid. So in this chemical reaction, oxygen is added and hydrogen is removed. That particular chemical reaction is called as which reaction? This reaction is the oxidation reaction. But in this, to carry out this reaction, K2Cr2O7, it is acting as an oxidizing agent, because K2Cr2O7 name is there K2Cr2O7 in H2SO4, acidic sulfuric acid. In that acidic nature, it will name is there potassium dichromate. And potassium dichromate helps to carry out the oxidation of this reaction, and it is supplying nascent oxygen. So this K2Cr2O7 is called as oxidizing agent or oxidant. So definition of that oxidant will learn. What is the definition of oxidant? Definition of oxidant or oxidizing agent. So in that definition, the chemical substance, what definition you are going to write? The chemical substance which helps to carry out the oxidation of the reactants, it is called as an oxidizing agent. Or chemical substance which makes oxygen available for the oxidation reaction, it is called as oxidizing agent. So definition will write the specific chemical substance which makes oxygen available for oxidation reaction is called oxidizing agent. It is called as oxidizing agent. So specific chemical substance which makes oxygen available for the oxidation reaction, it is called as oxidizing agent. Or the chemical substance which brings about oxidation of the reactant, it is called as oxidizing agent or oxidant. So more examples of that oxidants or oxidizing agent we are going to learn. So in that, different examples we are going to learn in case of oxidizing agents, and that oxidizing agents are there. First one is there K2Cr2O7 in H2SO4. Second one is there KMnO4, potassium permanganate in H2SO4. Then ozone is there, and last one is there MnO2. So first one in that K2Cr2O7 in H2SO4 and KMnO4 in H2SO4. These are chemical oxidants. Second one is there. This one is chemical oxidant. Second one is there and these are commonly used oxidants are there. Second one is there H2O2, hydrogen peroxide. Name is there hydrogen peroxide, and it is mild oxidant. Third one is there ozone. It is also chemical oxidant. Chemical oxidant is there. And like this way, these substances, these are providing nascent oxygen. What type of oxygen they are providing? Nascent oxygen. or oxidation reaction. So what is mean by nascent oxygen? Nascent oxygen is state of the oxygen prior to the formation of O2 molecule. What is nascent oxygen? State of oxygen prior to formation of O2 molecule is called nascent oxygen. Is called as a nascent oxygen. So state of oxygen prior means before to the formation of O2 molecule, it is called as a nascent oxygen. So how these oxidants they are giving oxidizing or they are making oxygen available, that one reaction we are going to learn, and in that one by one we'll learn. So first thing, you take ozone. Suppose ozone O3, so it will make oxygen available like that, O2 plus nascent oxygen. This one is the ozone, this one is the oxygen molecule is there, and this one is there nascent oxygen. Second one is there H2O2, so it will give H2O plus nascent oxygen. This one is their hydrogen peroxide, it is also giving nascent oxygen. Third one is their K2Cr2O7 plus H2SO4. If you will take plus H2SO4 and if you will take 4 H2SO4 molecule, then which product they are going to give? K2 will form K2SO4 plus Cr will form Cr2SO4 thrice plus H2O molecule. But how many H2 are there? 4 H2O molecules will be there. Now here it is important to know about K2 is forming K2SO4, Cr2 is forming Cr2SO4 thrice, and now SO4 1 and SO4 3 are there. 4 SO4 are there. 4 SO4 are there. So it is balanced. Now whose question remain? 7 oxygen remain. 7 oxygen. Out of this one, 4 oxygen plus 3 oxygen. 4 are going along with this H2. So it is forming 4 H2 molecule. 4O plus remaining 3 oxygen are there nascent oxygen. Nascent oxygen, how many are there? 3. So K2Cr2O7 plus 4 H2SO4, it gives K2SO4 plus Cr2SO4 thrice plus 4 H2O and plus thrice nascent oxygens. Nascent oxygen. So potassium dichromate, sulfuric acid, potassium sulfate, chromium sulfate, H2 molecule and nascent oxygen. So fourth one is there in that KMNO4. KMNO4, this one is there potassium permanganate. Potassium permanganate plus thrice H2SO4, 3 H2SO4 molecule, and it will give K will give K2SO4. Here K2 is there, so you have to multiply here by twice K. So Mn will be there, it will form plus MnSO4, and here how many Mn are there? 2 are there, so twice MnSO4. Now after this plus how many H2 are there? Thrice H2. And here question remain about oxygen only. So how many oxygen are there? 2 4s are 8 oxygen are there. 2 multiplied by 4, 8 oxygens, and you can do like this way. 5 oxygen plus 3 oxygen. These 3 oxygen will go along with these 3 H2, and it will form thrice H2 plus 5 nascent oxygens. 5 nascent oxygens. Nascent oxygen. So in this, ozone is giving nascent oxygen, hydrogen peroxide is also giving nascent oxygen, potassium chromate, potassium dichromate, it is also giving 3 nascent oxygens, and KMnO4, potassium permanganate, it is giving 5 nascent oxygens. So all these are the oxidizing agent, or these are the oxidants. All these are the oxidants. Okay. After this, next point is there, use your brain power. In that 2-3 questions are asked. So first question is there, which oxidant is used to purify the drinking water? So which oxidant is used to purify the drinking water? So in the purification of the drinking water, chlorine based oxidizing agents are used, and you are using Medichlor also. Also you can use bleaching powder for cleaning the drinking water. So what is the answer of that particular first question? Answer of first question is there. Chlorine based oxidizing agents are used to purify drinking water. Next question is there. Second question is there, in the use of brain power. Why KMnO4 is used for purification of the, or for cleaning the water tanks? Question is there. Question second, why KMnO4, that is potassium permanganate, is used to clean water tanks? So answer is easy. In that KMnO4, it is providing nascent oxygen. KMnO4 is providing nascent oxygen. Because of that, whatever iron will be there, copper will be there, it would react with oxygen. It would react with oxygen, and because of that, whatever rust will be there, that rust will be removed. So it will help for the cleaning of that particular water tanks. So KMnO4 is used for cleaning the water tanks because it will react with rust, or it will react with that particular iron and copper, and it will form the rust, and like that way rust will be removed and the water tanks will be clean. So after this, next point we are going to learn, and that next point is their new definition of oxidation reaction. Next point we are going to learn, and that one is their new definition of oxidation reaction. New definition. In that new definition, new definition of the oxidation reaction. So new concept, or new concept of oxidation reaction. For that we have to learn one example. So in that, if you will carry out the following reaction, one reaction I am going to write, and that reaction you have to observe carefully. Okay, in that first thing is there example. So KMnO4, what you have to take? KMnO4 plus you have to take H2SO4 you have to take, and plus FeSO4 you have to take, FeSO4. you have to take 8 H2SO4 plus 10 FeSO4 and twice KMnO4. so in this chemical reaction it will form K2SO4 plus twice MnSO4 plus it will form Fe2SO4 thrice plus it will form water molecules. It will form H2 molecule. But how many H2 molecule it will form? It will form 8 H2 molecule. 8 H2 molecule. So whether this chemical reaction is balanced or unbalanced, that one we have to check. K, 2K, K2. After that 2Mn, 2Mn. Then SO4, how many are there? 8 SO4 plus 10. That means 18 SO4 are there. 18 SO4. Here 1 plus 2, 3. And here how many Fe are there? 10 are there. And here 2 are there. That's why here you have to multiply by 5. So now SO4, 8 plus 10, 18 SO4, 1 plus 2, 3, and 5 3s are 15. 15 plus 3, 18 SO4. 18 SO4. This side also 18 SO4, this side also 18 SO4. Then after that, hydrogen, how many are there? 8 2s are 16. 8 2s are 16 hydrogen. After that, Fe, how many are there? 10 Fe. 5 2s are 10 Fe. And remaining here, how many oxygen remain now? 2 4s are 8 oxygen remain. How many oxygen remain? 8 oxygen remain. So that 8 oxygens are going along with 8 multiplied by O means 8O. So this one is also balanced. So in this chemical reaction, if you will observe this chemical reaction carefully, one change you are observing. So here one question is there. Here one question is asked into the textbook. Which question is asked? Which compound is oxidized by KMnO4? So in this, which compound is oxidized by KMnO4? And the answer is there. FeSO4 is oxidized by KMnO4. Answer is there. FeSO4. Question. Which question is there? Which substance is oxidized by KMnO4? And that one answer is there. FeSO4. FeSO4 is oxidized by KMnO4. And if you will study this chemical reaction, here FeSO4 is converted into Fe2SO4 thrice. FeSO4 is converted into Fe2SO4 thrice. This is the net chemical reaction. And if you see ionic reaction of this chemical reaction, so you will write ionic reaction. So in that Fe2 plus SO4 2 minus, SO4 2 minus is there, and here Fe3 plus SO4 3 SO4 2 minus, 3 SO4 2 minus here. So here net reaction is there, net ionic reaction. Net ionic reaction. In that, what is the net ionic reaction? Fe2 plus is converted into Fe3 plus. This is net ionic reaction. So in this chemical reaction, net ionic reaction is there. Fe2 plus ion, that means ferrous ion. Ferrous ion is converted into ferric ion. ferrous ion is converted into ferric ion. So one more time see this chemical reaction. So in this chemical reaction, twice KMnO4 is taken, 8 H2SO4 is taken, 10 FeSO4, that means potassium permanganate, sulfuric acid, and ferrous sulfate is taken, it will form potassium sulfate, K2SO4 plus MnSO4, manganese sulfate plus Fe2SO4 thrice, ferric sulfate will be formed plus 8H2O. So question is there, which substance is oxidized by KMnO4? So FeSO4 is oxidized by KMnO4, and in this which reaction takes place? FeSO4 is converted into Fe2SO4 thrice, and ionic reaction is there, Fe2 plus SO4 2 minus, it gives twice Fe3 plus thrice thrice SO4 2 minus. So in this net ionic reaction is there, Fe2 plus is converted into Fe3 plus and ferrous ion is converted into ferric ion, and in this losing of electron takes place. So ferrous ion is converted into ferric ion, and a definition will write new definition of that particular oxidation reaction. So what is the new definition? Or we will write upper side. So definition of, now new definition we are going to write about oxidation reaction, and in that oxidation reaction is there, oxidation means losing the electrons. What do you mean by oxidation? Oxidation means losing the electrons. So when plus charge it is getting, when ions are losing, or that particular atom or element is losing electron, it will get plus charge, positive charge. So here Fe2 plus, it is converted into Fe3 plus by losing one electron. Fe2 plus is converted into Fe3 plus by losing one electron. So new definition is there, oxidation definition is there, losing the electrons by reactant, it is called as oxidation reaction. And what is the old definition we have studied before this? The definition is there, addition of oxygen or removal of hydrogen from the reactant. Addition of the oxygen in the reactant or removal of the hydrogen from the reactant, it is called as oxidation reaction. So, and a new definition is there, oxidation means losing the electrons. If a positive charge increases, then oxidation takes place. So this is the new concept of that particular oxidation reaction. So after this we are going to learn next concept, and that one is there, reducing agents. Reducing agent, or one more time we'll take reduction reaction. Reduction reaction and reducing agents. So reduction, or you can take reducing agents directly. We take reducing agent. Reducing agent. So one reaction, reduction reaction we have studied before this. In that example we take, and that example of reduction reaction, we have studied this example before this, vegetable oil plus hydrogen, and in presence of 60 degrees Celsius and a nickel catalyst, it will give vanaspati ghee. So this one is their liquid state, this one is their gaseous state, and this one is solid state. So vanaspati oil plus hydrogen gas in presence of nickel catalyst at 60 degrees Celsius, it is converted into vanaspati ghee. Okay, so next thing, in this addition of hydrogen takes place. In the reactant, hydrogen is added. In the reactant, hydrogen is added. So this reaction is their reduction reaction. What is the type of the reaction? Reduction reaction. So here you are going to do definition of that particular reducing agent. Reduction reaction is there, and now definition of reducing agents. Reducing agents. So what is the definition of reducing agents? The specific chemical substance. The specific chemical substance which makes hydrogen available for reduction reaction. The specific substance which makes hydrogen available for chemical reaction, for reduction reaction, it is called as a reducing agents. Or the chemical substance which supplies hydrogen to carry out the reduction reaction, it is called as a reducing agent. The specific chemical substance which makes hydrogen available for reduction reaction is called reducing agent. So this is the definition of reducing agent. Now after this example, we have studied reducing agent, reduction reaction. Now new concept we are going to learn, and that new concept is there. So which things we have studied till now? Oxidation reaction, reduction reaction, oxidizing agents. After that, new concept of the oxidation reaction, that is losing the electrons by the reactant, it is called as a oxidation. And after that we have studied reducing agents. Now after this we are going to learn next concept, and that concept is their redox reaction. Next concept is their redox reaction. So one reaction is there. With the help of reaction you will understand what is meant by redox reaction. Redox reaction. So one example is there, CuO plus H2. It will give Cu plus H2. Solid, gaseous is there, solid is there, liquid is there. So if you will observe this chemical reaction carefully, then you will understand. In this reaction is there. From this minus O takes place, and in this plus O is there. So here two reactions are there. From these two facts are there. Which facts are there? That one we will study here. In case of CuO, from the CuO oxygen is removed. From CuO oxygen is removed, and CuO lost from copper, oxygen is removed, and so this reaction is there. Here reduction takes place. And second thing is there, in case of hydrogen, plus O is there. That means oxygen is added. So here oxidation reaction takes place. reaction takes place. So copper's reduction takes place and hydrogen's oxidation takes place. That means here reduction is there and here oxidation is there. So in this chemical reaction from copper hydrogen and oxygen is removed, so reduction reaction takes place, and in hydrogen oxygen is added, so oxidation reaction takes place. In this chemical reaction both reaction reduction as well as oxidation takes place simultaneously at the same time. So this chemical reaction is called as a redox reaction. So this chemical reaction is called as a redox reaction, and a definition we'll write about redox reaction. The chemical reaction in which reduction and oxidation reactions occurs simultaneously is called a redox reaction. The chemical reaction in which reduction and oxidation reactions occur simultaneously at a time, it is called as a redox reaction. Again, important thing is there. This one is there oxidizing agent, and this one is there reducing agent. So CuO is oxidizing agent and H2 is reducing agent. Here two types of reactants are there. Copper oxide is there oxidant, and hydrogen is there reductant. You can also say here oxidant, and here also you can say reductant. So in another words you can write the definition. So how will you write the definition in other words? So first definition is that the chemical reaction in which reduction and oxidation reaction takes place simultaneously, it is called as a redox reaction. And with the help of this one we can write another definition. And that definition we will see. Suppose this is definition 1, and the second definition number 2. The chemical reaction in which reduction of oxidant and oxidation of reductant takes place simultaneously is called redox reaction. The chemical reaction in which reduction of oxidant, this oxidant is there, its reduction takes place. Reduction of oxidant and oxidation of reductant takes place. It is called as a redox reaction. So after this, next thing we are going to learn. So what is meant by redox reaction? That one is the redox is equal to reduction plus oxidation. Redox means reduction plus oxidation, both occur simultaneously. So after this, use your brain power. Next question is given in the use your brain power. In that 2-3 questions, their answers we are going to learn. So use your brain power. power. So in that first question is there, identify some two reactions are given, and in that you have to identify which is the reductant and which is the oxidant. So first example is there, question is there, identify reductant and oxidant in the following reactions. So first reaction is there, in that H2S plus SO2 it gives H2S plus SO2, and it gives thrice S plus H2O. So twice H2S and twice S2. So it gives how many sulfur are there? 2S plus 1, 3S. Hydrogen, how many there are? 2 2s are 4, 2 2s are 4. Oxygen 2. Here 2 multiplied by O. So in this it is asked which is the reductant and which is the oxidant. So it is very easy to understand. Substances which are having oxygen called as oxidizing agent, and substances which are having hydrogen are called as a reducing agent. And here who is having oxygen? SO2 is having oxygen, so this one is their oxidizing agent or oxidant. This one is an oxidizing agent or oxidant, and here hydrogen is there, so it is reducing agent or reductant. So if you will see in this, from this sulfur hydrogen is removed, so it is definition we have studied. What is the definition? Oxidation. Oxidation means plus O minus H, and reduction plus H minus O. From that you can understand. So here from sulfur hydrogen is removed, minus H is there. So type of this one is there, sulfur's oxidation takes place. Here oxidation. And in case of oxygen, plus H takes place, plus H. In the oxygen hydrogen is added, so this one is there, reduction takes place. So here two types of reactions are there, oxidation takes place and reduction takes place. So this reaction is there, redox reaction. B1 is there. Second reaction is there, in that MnO2 plus 4HCl, it gives MnCl2 plus H2O plus Cl2. MnO2 plus 4HCl, and it gives MnCl2 plus H2 twice H2, and it will give plus Cl2 gas. So name of this one is there, manganese dioxide. Here hydrochloric acid, and this one is there, okay, manganese chloride, and this one water, and this one chlorine. So here we have to find out which is the reductant and which is the oxidant. So it is easy to understand which is the oxidant and which is the reductant. In this substance which is having oxygen, oxidant, So this one is their oxidant. Substance which is having hydrogen, it is called as a reductant. So here from Mn minus O takes place. Oxygen is removed. Minus O means here reduction takes place. Reduction takes place. Minus O, reduction takes place. From HCl in the hydrogen plus O takes place. That means addition of oxygen takes place. So here oxidation reaction. So one thing is clear. Oxidant is there, its reduction takes place. Reductant is there, oxidation takes place. So redox reaction means the chemical reaction in which reduction of oxidant and oxidation of reductant takes place simultaneously. The chemical reaction in which reduction of oxidant and oxidation of reductant takes place simultaneously, it is called as a redox reaction. So these two are the chemical reaction and these are the redox reaction. Next, second question is there in the use of marine power. That question is there. Oxidation means losing the electrons. Then what is meant by reduction? So next question is there. Question number 2. Question number 2 is there. If oxidation means losing electron, then what is meant by reduction? So is the answer is there. Oxidation means losing electron, then reduction means gaining electron. So reduction means gaining or accepting electrons. Accepting electrons is the answer is there. Question number 3 is there. What is the question number 3? Write the reaction of the formation of Fe2 plus from by reduction of Fe3 plus. Question is there. Write the reaction of formation of Fe2 plus from Fe3 plus. That means you have to write reduction reaction. And how will you write? By using symbol. Which symbol you have to use? Electron symbol. So easy answer is there. You can write Fe3 plus. Now here losing electron, oxidation. Now what you are going to write? You are going to write reduction. So gaining electron minus E, it will give Fe2 plus. And this one is the reduction reaction. Reduction reaction. So this one is the reduction reaction. And after that in the textbook next concept is given, and that concept is there in the tabular form it is given. So definitions of oxidation and reduction, these are given one more times. In case of the electronic definitions, that one we will learn. Electronic definitions of oxidation and the reduction. So we are knowing Fe is converted to Fe FeSO4. Fe is converted to FeSO4, and FeSO4 is converted to FeSO4 thrice. So this one is there upper side, this one is there oxidation, this one is also there oxidation, and this one is reduction, 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 and this reaction we can write here Fe is converted into Fe2 plus, and Fe2 plus is converted into Fe3 plus. This one is there oxidation, oxidation, this one is there reduction, reverse reaction is the reduction. So we'll write electronic definition of oxidation and reduction. So oxidation, what is mean by oxidation? Increasing positive charge or decreasing negative charge of increasing positive charge or decreasing negative charge of the reactants is called of the reactant by losing electrons is called oxidation. So what do you mean by oxidation? Increasing positive charge or decreasing negative charge of the reactants by losing electrons is called as oxidation. So oxidation takes place, but here positive charge increases, and reduction is there in case of the reduction. Definition of reduction: increasing negative charge or decreasing positive charge by accepting electrons by the reactant is called reduction reaction. So here opposite, increasing positive charge and decreasing negative charge by losing electrons is called oxidation. Increasing negative charge and decreasing positive charge by accepting electron is called as a reduction. And one more thing is there, last one in that, do you know, in that one more thing is given, and in that cellular oxidation takes place, cellular oxidation of the food takes place, and in that cellular oxidation of the food